good work dealing with that spy. You please, Stalin. Make sure you never disappoint him. Now, I have a special task for you. We are amassing for our attack on Berlin. The Allies are aware of this, so we are going to, how do they say, throw them a bone? I want you to create a diversion. Occupy their troops until we can drop soldiers behind their lines. Once the troops are in, use the soldiers to cut off Allied communications. With no early warning. We can take Berlin by surprise.
Yes, affirmative. 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 Waiting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Awaiting
complete.
orders.
New construction options.
Yes,
Building.
acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Waiting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction
Yes, affirmative.
options. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Training. On hold. Cancel.
Reporting.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir. At once. Very well.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. 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 Building. Building. Our base
Yes,
is
sir.
under attack.
Acknowledged.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Prepare.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade, acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building. On hold.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Cancel. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Yes,
New
sir.
construction
Acknowledge.
options.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Preparing. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledge.
Unit repaired. Unit ready. Building. Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Construction
Waiting
complete.
order. Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Construction complete. Building. On hold.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Building.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Base
Acknowledge.
is under attack.
Acknowledge.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Repairing. Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit
Vehicle
repaired.
reporting.
Report knowledge.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
reporting.
Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Report knowledge. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Our base is
Yes,
under attack.
affirmative.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
orders. Acknowledge.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Building. Repairing. Unit ready. Building. Unit prepared.
Awaiting acknowledge. Report, sir.
Unit prepared.
Yes, sir.
Comrade.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Allied reinforcements.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Report knowledge.
Allied reinforcements. have
Vehicle
arrived.
reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Primary
Yes, sir.
building selected.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base
Yes, sir.
is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Awaiting
Our
orders.
base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Awaiting
Waiting
orders.
orders.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Second objective.
Acknowledged.
met.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting
Report.
orders.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. First mission accomplished.